Good morning, YouTube. Random Duck 91 for Not So Epic Gaming. Welcome to episode 6 of the road to 2,500. In Tuesday's episode, we got past the 2,200 mark, which was rather exciting. Let's see if we can keep moving on up. Right now, we're going to sit here dancing through the menus because we still need to get 2 more troops, which I'm going to try to zoom in and out. Never mind, we got them anyway, so it doesn't matter. That's one of the annoying things. I wish you could see the timers easier. Wow, that's a lot of enemies. That's a lot of things up there, but a lot of not defended things at the same time. Here's 5 easy buildings, not defended whatsoever. I can just throw those out there and they can handle that, and they'll get a 6th one on the way. Let's toss out the Navy. Look at the Shrika. Look at the Dark Dragon. Look at the Sivart. Look at the Resistance. Look at the Black Spawn. They're just owning. And now it's time for us to just go crazy. They're going to help soften up those defenses real quick. They pretty much, the Navy has done their entire job. I've noticed my main focus has been on the Navy because I felt like I can more easily identify each and every member of the Navy as a separate entity. As the Dark Dragon goes off by itself, God knows where, he might be trying to duck on into the canal in between all the islands here to see what he can do. Yep, that's exactly what the Dark Dragon's doing. It's doing something on its own, but we already passed the 50% mark and the command bunker mark. Not bad, I mean, it's a level 50, so it's rather low. You know what I'm noticing though? I don't see any sort of rigs. Checking them corners. We learned to check those corners, right? We got this. Oh, I almost missed that one because of all the menu at the bottom. So far so good though, so far so good. Oh no, the Navy's going down a bit, but look at this craziness. He's going to take out any and all air troops he may have, and we're going to, I think, have a decent chunk of time left at this rate. There's only really one more thing to attack, and that's that mortar battery, which should be destroyed in a second. And as long as the troops start heading back towards those 2 engineers and that single factory, we should be fine. 1 minute left. Gotta check these corners and make sure they're okay. That corner's good, so all the other ones should be fine. We didn't even have to use any part of the Air Force this time around, guys. As our little gunboats and a few little troops will finish off the comm center, and that's easy plus 10 to start off the day. And with going to 2,200, plus an extra 90,000 supplies, so 144,000 in that one go. Let's find challenger number 2. So we're at plus 10 right now for the day. There's a super low level. I apparently gained some camo. This was a warning after that last fight. I think the game just gives me camo sometimes, and I'm not sure why. I didn't get attacked, clearly. My dog tag amount didn't change at all. Look at this guy. Short walls, sandbag defenses. As long as he doesn't have a bunch of explosives right there, we should be fine on that one. This should be easy. But now that I've noted that this is a morning game, I probably actually royally screw up. Because most of my morning games, I do god-awful in. Alright. Looks like our Navy's gonna start getting screwed over in a second. Yep. Gotta try to defend them, and it didn't matter. Apparently those guys blew up on that mine right there, so far not so good. And it's now not going to help that his army has been alerted and will be moving this direction slowly. Actually, let's call them the National Guard. On defense, it'll be the National Guard, the Coast Guard, and we'll decide what we want to call the Air Force. I'm just blanking right now what we should call them. So that's going to actually be a major negative right now, because they're all on the move as soon as my troops start the process of moving. So And he still has one part of his Coast Guard left. Guys, this should have been a super easy plus 10 match. Not a question. Oh, his National Guard's down. My army's slowly moving through some of this, but we got a lot to do and not much time. Minute and a half. He's got 73% right now. 50% we'll be lucky at this rate. Thankfully we got a nice mortar team coming in though. Considerably large mortar team. I like that if they destroy something, that the remaining mortars that have been shot will magically fly to another target. God, the efficiency of that. These two autocannons will start slowly attacking my troops. But I'll toss out some points to defend my guys. There we go. We got the 50%. From here, everything else is just a nice little bonus. I got some nice, it looks like I have some nice troops running laps over there. Yep. Not that it really matters checking these corners, I only have one plane to do anything to them anyway. And now it's pretty much just going to be tanks shooting a wall and those guys running some laps to get some cardio in for the day. Oh guys, level 38 this should have been super easy. At least we didn't lose. I really don't want to lose for level 38. Thankfully I have yet to actually lose any of these matches. It helps that, you know, I have enough troops that I can usually power through and get a 50% at the very least. And those two guys are going to continue doing cardio, but they're going to get hit by that mortar at some point, I imagine. Time up. +4. Not bad. I was expecting a +3. Let us find challenger number 3 of the day. So we're at +14 for today's episode. Not too terribly shabby. 8 more days on that warship, though. Look at that. 8 days, 11 hours till that'll be upgraded. P.S. As I mentioned in the last video, I bulk recorded all of the actual footage from this. I'm still waiting for it to be done. It's horrible. But by the time it goes up, it'll actually... By the time these go up, it should be done. I hope. I pray. It'd be really nice. We're just gonna storm the beach. Just gonna storm it. All the mines. Literally all the mines. All the tanks. And now, the mortar team. Level 56, so not much lower than me. This guy's prided. He prides himself. Foolish English and how I'm horrible at it. I've been really good at it other times. This guy prides himself on apparently having some nice open areas for my guys to run through. Probably gives him some nice party with his troops, his National Guard members. That little mortar team's gonna die. I was hoping the tank would be in the way of the seaport so that my mortars could shoot from behind it. But let's just start doing some work. Let's send in what we got left of our troops. Spec Ops. We're gonna call paratroopers Spec Ops from now on. That guy spent some money. He spent some actual money and got that special engineer, which I'm kind of curious what it is. It's just another engineer with some sort of special engineer that helps in some other way. I may or may not consider buying it. I did get paid today, so it's like $7.50. I could buy something better. Nah, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Oh, and here comes his Coast Guard. The Coast Guard's become very militarized in this world. But hey, we did get the command bunker, so that's a +1, and we should, fingers crossed, be able to get another 5% done. His Coast Guard is heavily stuck. I mean, other than a bunch of planes, which I might have a chance of using, if these boats can move fast enough. Come on, gunboats, come on, gunboats, come on, gunboats. Destroy the most important thing over there. Whatever. We'll just toss out planes, clear the corner. They would take out the anti-air, it would be a lot better right now, because I could throw my planes in there and they could actually do some quick work. Gunboats are going to do a little bit of work. Nope. 50%. There we go. 2 stars. 2 stars, guys. I will take the 2 stars. Though, supply-wise, this was a rather pathetic run. But hey, remember, it's a win. We got plus 90,000 extra. You may or may not have heard me slap my knee while I tell myself it's okay. I'm just going to let that one plane go. I'm not going to throw out more. There's no point. We'll conserve the supplies and costs. Plus that one will give me another 20, 30, 40 supplies. But I will see you next week for the next exciting episode of The Road to 2500. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to answer the question of the day in the comments section below. While you're down there, make sure to leave a suggestion on what you'd like to see us do next. If you want to keep up with us, you can follow us on Twitter at NotSoEpicGaming. If you'd like to keep up with me and talk with me directly, you can follow me on Twitter at RandomDuck91. Relevant links will be in the description below. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe. And above all else, stay epic.